Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Game, and it's Sileo on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you from Let's Play episode of Sileo, Ty's Path. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go! Indeed. All the juicy details, if you would be so kind. You didn't get home until 4 a.m. I spent the entire night worrying. My goodness, that does sound promising. But surely that entire time could not have been spent solely on such filthy deeds. Nah, we walked home together and he called me out. So, I came clean with him. Told him I was happy with friendship, fun or both, and then I left that decision with him. I guess I felt like kind of a dick for pursuing him like that. In a way, I was trying to atone for it. I figured I'd probably blown it, so I went home and killed time. Just when I completely given up, he asked me to pay him a visit, so I did. But it was his first time, and he was nervous. So we watched a movie together and just sort of got to know each other a little better. My goodness, you certainly managed to pierce that armor of his. It looks like I underestimated you, Hunter. I'm surprised myself, actually, but yeah, he warmed up to me a lot. Became a completely different person. He's actually really sweet, honest to a fault, too. Not all grumpy and serious like he seems on the surface. I actually really enjoyed his company. Oh, how sweet. I'm so pleased to hear things went well after all, even if things didn't go quite the way you'd hoped. Oh, they did. I was about to head home after the movie, but he asked me to stay, and, well, I'm glad I did. It was fantastic. He was fantastic. We're doing it again sometime soon. Now that is the happy ending I was hoping for. Terrific work, Hunter. And in the wake of a messy breakup, there is nothing quite like a friend with benefits to keep your needs in line. With the topic at hand, I couldn't help but be reminded of Logan's request. It seemed like the perfect moment to ask. Perfect, except for the fact that Diego would witness the entire thing and no doubt judge me harshly for it. He'd never let me live such a thing down. But then again, I couldn't help but think of what had transpired not so long ago. I teased Diego with a rather inappropriate suggestion, and rather than take it in good humor, he instead took it seriously. But why? Had I genuinely kept such a straight face that he believed it? Or maybe he was hoping I was serious. No way. He's my best friend. He wouldn't. Would he? What if I did ask Jay? I could extend the invitation to Diego as well. This is crazy, right? I was just being crazy again. What was I thinking? There's no way that would pan out. Hey, that reminds me. You and the rat, huh? You seem much too fancy to be hanging around with a guy like that. So I am constantly told. Our friendship is mutually beneficial. We both want the same things and are in a position to help one another with those things. We're different in a lot of ways, but the same in many others. It works well for us both. The moment had passed as the conversation continued to flow unabated. It was for the best. I'd rather act with a clear head than dive headfirst into a situation I might come to regret. And with the way my head had been lately, now just wasn't the time. But if not, then when? Would I start to feel better in due course? Or would this thing only get worse and worse the longer I left it? I'd never heard of anything quite like it before, or had I? As I got lost in my own thoughts, I experienced a fleeting moment of déjà vu. Déjà vu. Sadly, it vanished again as quickly as it arrived. But perhaps I had indeed been wrong. Had something like this happened to other people before? I pondered to myself, wondering how best I could find out for sure. Dom was certainly resourceful. Perhaps he could find something. I rejected the idea, not wanting to worry of any of my friends unnecessarily. Besides, I thought of somebody else I could ask. Perhaps it was a long shot. I didn't even know when I would get the chance, but if anybody I knew would know the answer. Hunter, you've gone all quiet all of a sudden. Sorry. It's fine. You had a late night, a busy one, too. I couldn't blame you if you fell asleep. I nodded, returning my focus to the discussion at hand. I wasn't as tired as I'd expected. No doubt that would catch up with me later in the evening. You know, Jay, you gotta be morbidly curious before, but now it's my turn. Oh, now I'm intrigued. Go right ahead. Well, Eric talks big, right? Like he's a big stud and all that, but a tiny little guy like him, he just gotta be all talk, right? Like, I bet he ain't such a big man when you're in charge, huh? Huh. Well, I'll certainly be sure to let him know. Oh. Well, I will certainly be sure to let you know. Yeah, but I thought you two were... Indeed, and we are. So you're a bottom, then? Well, no, not exactly. Truth be told, I am quite unfazed by position. Variety is the spice of life, as they say. Alas, Eric does not share this sentiment. At least not yet. That's still a work in progress. So what, you refused to bottom or something? I suppose you could say that. Gets rather testy when I press the matter, too. Huh, is he any good? I mean, he's so tiny, he can't be, packing, right? I made the same foolish assumption. An assumption that happened to be entirely incorrect, as our mutual friend is surprisingly rather well equipped. And yes, he knows all too well to operate such heavy machinery. I hated that I can confirm what Jay was saying firsthand. Should have never gone swimming that day. Ugh, you sure those toilets are bolted down? I think I'm gonna barf for real this time. The mental image of his grotty dong is too much to handle. Grotty? I will have you know it is actually rather quite handsome. Ugh, stop! Huh. You'd better find a new topic quickly then. Yeah. Oh! Hunter mentioned something about you the other day. Oh dear, talking about me behind my back, Hunter. What? No! Don't worry, he wasn't talking shit or anything bad. I guess it is bad, but not like that, I mean. Well, I do hope that you intend to share. Right, he said that you're Ortegan, right? The super rare one, too. What was it? Southern water? Is it water? My goodness, I am rather impressed. Few people can identify a southern winter dragon by sight. A sad consequence of our numbers, I am afraid, but perhaps such a thing being common knowledge would be more of a burden than anything. Where did you learn about us, Hunter? Weird story, but Spencer dropped by the bar the other day. He shared a drink with me, an expensive bottle of Ortegan firewater. The real deal, if he's to be believed. He clued me in on the whole doomsday clock disorder situation. I see. And did you enjoy your firewater? Nectar of the gods, is it not? If I'm honest, I still feel a tickle in my throat from time to time, even now. Ah, you see, that is how you know you've had the genuine article. Even if it's an acquired taste. The cheaper imitation stuff just winds up tasting like gasoline. And for what it's worth, I'm sorry about all that, dude. You guys got dealt a rough hand. And don't be sorry, it's not like it stopped me from being born now, did it? Besides, it has its perks. Being something of a rarity has been great for my sex life. A superpower like that, you bag the rat? It is not as though we are exclusive, you know. Ah, shit, here come the mental images again. The feeling of my phone vibrating from my pocket captured my attention. Retrieving it, I saw a message from Ty. It read, I'm just leaving the bar now. I'll be having lunch at the cafe. Please meet me there. Great. I was reminded of my impending encounter with him, something I had been trying to distract myself from for as long as possible. I suppose the time for that was well and truly over. I said it was time to rip off the Band-Aid, get it all over and done with. But wait, did he say the cafe? This cafe? Oh, shit. Guys, I hate to interrupt, whatever this conversation is, but we've got a small problem. So do I. The following distressing images of rat sausage seared into my poor innocent brain. Far from a problem in my books, but something tells me Hunter's problem may be a touch more significant. You'd be right about that. Ty just messaged me. He's on his way. Here. Now. Here? That's what he said. Seems like a dumb choice. I doubt it's going to be a particularly civil conversation. Why do it somewhere so public? Quite on the contrary. I would suggest that was exactly his reason for choosing this as his venue. You would both have little choice but to mind your manners. I've been hoping for something more private, but maybe it's for the best. I can't rightly trust myself not to do or say something stupid. Did he say how far out he was? He just left the bar. What? Oh shit, that's right, I'm late for work. Oh, crap, I forgot about that. Sorry, Diego. And don't be sorry, that's on me. Should have been paying attention at the time. I'd better get a move on, or else I'll have to explain to him why I'm here and not at work. Shit. Better take the long way around. Don't want to run into him along the way. Worry not. I will speak a word of your presence. I'll speak not a word of your presence. And I had better take your plate, Hunter. Those passion fruit seeds are hard to miss. Taking up water time. Alright. Thanks, Jay. And sorry, Diego. I hadn't expected this to be the venue. I hope you're not so stuffed you can't walk. I ain't gonna lie, it's exactly how stuffed I am. It's only a few blocks, but I still might need a taxi. Don't think I can walk like this. I'll catch you later on, okay? Of course. Keep me in the loop, yeah? Let me know how it goes. Got it. You got this, okay? It's all gonna be fine. I believe in you. Diego delivered a smile of confidence as he departed the cafe to commence his short journey to Ty's bar. This left Jay standing by my table, still holding the plate which had once held my pancake breakfast. I don't think you ever said what this meeting was all about. He asked me to meet him last night. Talked about a more amicable ending, closure, just, try and tidy up these loose ends of ours. I see. Well, I do hope... Ooh! All of a sudden, a surprised Jay pranced away from my table, his gaze fixed in the direction of the cafe's front door. I needn't look. I already know who had just walked in. Hunter, what a surprise! What? You invited me here. Indeed I did, but only mere minutes ago. Surely you must have been here already. Yeah, I couldn't handle another of Diego's greasy breakfast, so I came here for breakfast instead. Weird coincidence that this is where you chose to meet. I have taken quite a shine to this cafe, and naturally Jay and I are acquainted as well. But on the topic of Diego, I don't suppose you've heard from him recently. He was due to start work, you see. Oh, no, not at all. You know Diego, probably running behind as always. I'm sure you're right. His time management skills are simply dreadful. Well, if it isn't Ty, lead singer of the newly reformed and greatest rock band on the planet, the Black Claws. Huh. If we are indeed the best, it is thanks to your inclusion. I'll do I think I did kind of a somewhat deeper voice for Ty. Huh. If we are indeed the best, it is thanks to your inclusion. As much as I adore the flattery, it won't score you a discount. What'll it be? Just a coffee for me, thank you. A strong one. Hunter, would you like anything? It will be on my tab. And Ty seriously offered to pay for my order? After everything that had happened? Why? Was he trying to butter me up or something? Or perhaps he did have an ulterior motive after all. What could it possibly be? If he thought he could win me back after everything that had happened, he was sorely mistaken. Part of me still wanted that, but the right answer would always be no, regardless of what he might say. Hunter? No. Thank you. Great. One strong coffee coming right up. How are you feeling? I cannot imagine you got much sleep. It was after 3 when I finally got a hold of you. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tired. Diego was extra grisly this morning, too. I'm sure you know how he gets. Indeed. Hence, I usually have him working during the evenings. Looking over, I noticed the ring around Ty's neck. He'd been wearing it on the day we'd broken up, but with everything going on at the time, I had not asked him about it. A better time than now. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. I have a feeling we're going to get some actual answers in the next video, y'all, so stay tuned. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!